You just got paid. Your checking account actually looks healthy for once, but somehow, 3 weeks later, you're wondering where it all went. You didn't buy anything crazy, no wild shopping sprees, no expensive dinners, just normal life. And yet your account is nearly empty again. Here's the thing, you're being bled dry, and you probably don't even realize it's happening. My name is Max, and I spend way too much time thinking about the invisible ways money leaves our accounts. If you're someone who makes decent money, but somehow still feels broke at the end of every month, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today we're talking about vampire costs, these tiny recurring charges that are literally sucking your wealth dry while you sleep. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to find at least $200 a month that's currently being drained from your account without you even noticing. Look, here's what most people don't realize. The average American now has 12 active subscriptions. 12. And according to a 2024 study by C+R Research, people underestimate their monthly subscription spending by about 42%. When researchers asked people to guess how much they spend on subscriptions each month, the average guess was around $97. The actual amount? Over $219. That's not a small gap. That's literally over $1,400 a year that's just disappearing. Now, you might be thinking, come on, Max, I know what I'm subscribed to. Netflix, Spotify, maybe the gym. I've got this under control. Do you though? Because here's where it gets really interesting. These companies have spent billions of dollars studying human psychology to make sure you forget about these charges, and it's working perfectly. Let me explain how this works, because once you understand the psychology, you'll see why you keep falling for this. There's a psychological principle called the pain of paying, and subscription companies have figured out exactly how to eliminate it. When you hand over cash, your brain literally registers pain in the same areas that activate when you experience physical pain. Same thing when you write a check or even swipe a card and sign a receipt. Your brain is processing a loss. But a recurring charge? That happens automatically while you're asleep. No pain, no decision, no mental accounting whatsoever. It's like someone picking your pocket so gently that you never feel their hand. There's also something called mental accounting, where we put money into different mental buckets. That $20 monthly subscription? It's in the basically free bucket in your brain. It's the cost of 2 coffees, right? Less than dinner at Chipotle. No big deal. But here's the math that nobody does. $20 a month is $240 a year. Over 10 years, assuming a conservative 7% return if you invested it instead, that's $3,300. For one subscription. One. And you don't have one subscription, you have 12. Now, let's look at what this actually looks like for most people. I'm going to walk through a real scenario, and I want you to count in your head how many of these apply to you. Netflix, $15. Spotify, $11. That gym membership you used twice in January, $35. iCloud storage because your phone keeps saying you're out of space, $3. Amazon Prime, $15 monthly. That meditation app you downloaded during a stressful week, $13. The meal kit service you keep meaning to cancel because you're too busy to cook them anyway, $60 a week, so $240 a month. Your Adobe subscription for Photoshop you use maybe once a quarter, $20. We're already at $352, and I haven't even mentioned the newspaper subscription, the Microsoft Office you need for work, the antivirus program, the password manager, that DNA test service that's somehow still charging you, your Disney Plus account, your Hulu account, your HBO Max account, Or that random app that charged you $5 last month and you have absolutely no idea what it was. The average person I talk to, when they actually sit down and audit this stuff, finds between $400 and $600 in monthly subscriptions. That's $5,000 to $7,000 a year, just evaporating.
This is where it gets worse, and this is the part that actually makes me frustrated. There are subscriptions hiding in places you'd never think to look. That Amazon purchase you made 8 months ago? You clicked subscribe and save for a 5% discount on protein powder or trash bags or whatever. It's still charging you every month. You have 34 rolls of trash bags in your garage and you don't even know why. Free trials. Oh man, free trials are genius from a business perspective and devastating from a consumer perspective. According to research from the University of Chicago, 71% of people forget to cancel free trials before they convert to paid subscriptions. The average person has at least 2 subscriptions they signed up for as free trials and completely forgot about. And here's the really sneaky part that honestly should probably be illegal. Companies are now doing this thing where they offer you a deal like your first 3 months for just $1. You sign up, you get the deal, you feel smart. Then month 4 hits and suddenly it's $20 a month. And you don't notice because it's automatic and your bank account has 50 other transactions that day. Some companies even make it difficult to cancel on purpose. You can sign up with 2 clicks on your phone, but to cancel, you have to call during business hours and speak to a retention specialist who's trained to talk you out of it. It's designed to create friction. Here's another thing that's happening that people don't talk about enough. Companies are getting smarter about bundling services together to make you feel like you're getting a deal. Apple does this brilliantly. Apple Music is $10. iCloud is $3. Apple TV is $7. Apple Arcade is $5. Apple News is $10. If you bought all of those separately, it's $35 a month. But wait! Apple One bundles all of that for just $23 a month. You're saving $12. What a deal! Except, here's the thing. Did you actually want all 5 of those services? Or did you just want your music and your photos backed up? Because now you're paying $23 for 2 services you use and 3 you don't, instead of just paying $13 for what you actually needed. This is happening across every industry. Cable companies do it. Streaming services do it. Phone companies are masters at it. They make you feel smart for getting the bundle, when really you're paying for stuff you don't use. Look, I'm not here to tell you that all subscriptions are bad. Some of them genuinely add value to your life. Netflix might be worth it if you actually watch it multiple times a week. Spotify is probably worth $11 if you listen to music every day. A gym membership is absolutely worth it if you actually go to the gym. But here's what most people don't understand about the true cost of these things, and this is the part that keeps me up at night. Let's say you're 30 years old and you have $400 a month in subscriptions. You go through them honestly, and you realize that half of them you actually use and value. The other half? You could cut them tomorrow and not even notice they're gone. Maybe you'd miss 1 or 2 things for a week, but then you'd forget about them entirely. That's $200 a month, $2,400 a year. If you invested that money instead in a basic index fund from age 30 to age 65, at an average return of 7%, you'd have over $227,000. $227,000. That's not, maybe I can afford a nice vacation money. That's, I can retire a year or 2 earlier money. That's, I can help my kids with college money. That's, I have actual financial security money. And you're spending it on a meditation app you opened twice. Here's what you need to do. And I want you to do this today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you have time. Today. This will take you 30 minutes and will probably save you thousands of dollars. Step 1. Go to your bank account right now and download the last 3 months of statements. Actually look at every single charge. Every one. You're looking for anything that repeats. Step 2. Make a spreadsheet. I know, spreadsheets aren't fun. Do it anyway. 3 columns. Service name, monthly cost, last time you actually used it. Step 3. Be ruthlessly honest with yourself. That gym membership? When did you actually last go? Not when do you plan to go, when did you last go? If it's been more than 3 weeks, cancel it. You can always rejoin when you're actually ready to commit. That streaming service? How many times did you watch it in the last month? If the answer is 0 or 1, cancel it. You can resubscribe for 1 month when the new season of that show you like comes out, binge it, and cancel again. Step 4. For everything you decide to keep, put a calendar reminder for 3 months from now to reevaluate. Maybe you're using Hulu a lot right now. Great. Check again in 3 months. Still using it? Keep it. Haven't touched it? Cancel. Step 5. Change your default answer to no. Every time a website offers you a subscription, a free trial, a subscribe and save option, your default answer is now no. If you really want it, you can always come back, but the default is no. Here's the thing that I think is most important, and this is what separates people who build wealth from people who wonder where their money went. You need to flip the script in your head. Right now, most people think of subscriptions as only $10 or just $20. They're thinking about the monthly cost in isolation. Start thinking about the annual cost. That $15 Netflix subscription, that's not $15. That's $180 a year. Is Netflix worth $180 to you? Maybe it is. But frame it that way. Better yet, think about the opportunity cost. Every subscription is a choice between that service and your future financial security. That $35 gym membership you don't use, that's not $35. That's $420 a year that could go toward paying off your credit card debt, or building your emergency fund, or investing for retirement. The companies selling you these subscriptions are hoping you never do this math. They're hoping you keep thinking in terms of only and just. Don't give them that power. One more thing I need to warn you about. When you try to cancel some of these subscriptions, especially the expensive ones, you're going to encounter retention offers. You call to cancel your cable, suddenly they can give you 3 months at 50% off. You try to cancel your Sirius XM radio. Suddenly they've got a special plan just for you at 1/3 of the price. Here's what's happening. They had that lower price available the whole time. They were just charging you more because you weren't paying attention. And now they're offering you the deal to keep you from leaving. Don't fall for it. If you've decided you don't need the service, cancel it. That discount is temporary. In 3 months or 6 months, you'll be right back to the full price, and you'll have to go through this whole dance again. The only exception is if you genuinely use and value the service and the discounted price makes sense. But be honest with yourself. Look, I get it. None of this is fun. It's way more fun to just ignore your bank account and hope everything works out. It's easier to let the subscriptions run and tell yourself you'll deal with it later. But here's the reality. Those subscriptions aren't going to cancel themselves. The companies aren't going to suddenly start charging you less out of the goodness of their hearts. Every single month that you wait is another $200, $300, $400 that you'll never get back. You work too hard for your money to let it disappear like this. You deserve to know where every dollar is going. You deserve to make conscious choices about what you value. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, before you watch another video, before you scroll to the next thing, open your banking app. Look at your transactions from last month. Find 3 subscriptions you can cancel today. Just 3. That's it. 3 subscriptions. Cancel them right now. Put that money towards something that actually matters to you. And if this video helped you realize you've been bleeding money on subscriptions you forgot about, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I make videos about this stuff every week because I genuinely believe that understanding money is the key to building the life you actually want. Drop a comment and let me know. What subscription did you cancel? How much are you saving per month? I read every comment and I want to celebrate your wins with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.